I'm joining trainer A Greeff this morning to hear more about his runners on Friday. The yard starts off in race 1 with Admiral's Chance, who has shown to really enjoy the Polly, and Western Jack, who's a 3-year-old colt by Jackson, stepping out for the first time.
Morning, Nadine. Yeah, Admiral's Chance has been consistent, if anything. He's always in the money, and his day is really due. So hopefully things will turn his way and he can get into the winner's box. Western Jack, I think, will be green and will more than likely be needing the run.
In race 2, we'll see Mercurial Jet, and she'll be trying the Polly.
Yeah, she'll be trying the Polly. She had her first run here in the Eastern Cape in Work Riders race. She ran 3.5 lengths off them, and was an encouraging first run, obviously needing a little bit more ground, and I was happy with her. If she can improve on that, I think she should be a horse that you must add in.
3 runners in race 3, and here River Birch as well as Sail Away With Me will be having their post-maiden runs. Sugarberry had hers last time out, and it was a really smart one.
Yeah, as you say, River Birch having her post-maiden run with Rachel on, so she'll be claiming 1.5 allowance there. Sugarberry came from a long way off that day. It was over 1800, so it's a little bit sharper for her, but she's also unfortunately hasn't been lucky with draws. In the last 3 draws were 7 out of 7 and 15 out of 16. Today, or Friday, she's back in draw 15. Sail Away also having a post-maiden run, and nice filly. She's had a little bit of a breather after her run, and she should be bouncing back nicely.
In race 4, we'll see American Landing, who bounced back well to run second last time out, alongside Vida Futura and the Reflex.
Yeah, American Landing, he's dropped in class, and he looks like he's finding form again. Vida Futura last race wasn't, I think, exactly planned out to what it was. Richard dropped him out. They then crawled, so he looped the field, went to the front, and things just didn't go well for him that day. He's a better horse than that. Reflex shown consistent form after his maiden win, and also not drawn well, but has a chance to run in the money.
In race 5, Star of the South loves the 1400 metre trip.
Yeah, he loves the 1400s, but I think this is the ideal race for him, so I expect him to be a big runner.
In race 6, Honest Quest will run, as well as Dammy and Horsey.
Yeah, Honest Quest, he ran not too bad last time, only beaten 4.5 lengths, and I think he's still going to be a horse that needs a little bit more ground. He's still very immature despite all the runs that he's had. Dammy been improving nicely since his maiden win and hasn't been far off them, and he's drawn nicely, and I think he's definitely a horse with a chance. Horsey, he just got up last time to win, and also post-maiden run. I'm not too sure if he can kick on from here, but we'll have a look and see, and take it from there.
Race 7 will be a busy race for the yard, and Alan, will you run through them for us, please?
Yeah, Opulence hasn't been far off them in her last couple of starts, and I think she wasn't drawn great last time, but this time she's drawn 5. She has won at 1200, and I think she's capable of doing that again. Paris Opera, a little bit in and out. She's just got to see how she comes on the day to racing. Same with Murmur, she's very temperamental filly, and she's got tons of ability, but really temperamental, and if she's in a good mood, well, she'll run a good race. Quick Count, we've added blinkers onto her. She hasn't been far off them, and she really does like the sprints, and she does enjoy the Polly. Feeling Foxy, she's had 2 runs this season, and she's, I thought, a little bit better than that. Maybe the 1400 was too far too soon after her rest, and so we've brought her back to the sprint. Bouquet, also one of those fillies that's a little bit in and out and needs to improve.
Race 8 will be the last of the day, and here Travel Master and Kingston Rock will represent the yard.
Yeah, Travel Master's been holding form nicely, and he's really overdue for a win. And Kingston Rock, well, he's shown a little bit of glimmer here and there, but he's dropped in the weights now, and hopefully he can use that to his advantage.
Those will be the 2 that finish up for the yard. The last race, always competitive.